After much searching, I finally found 3 stories set during school lockdowns. It was a typical, dull Friday afternoon in calculus class, the 7th period of the week. With spring break around the corner, I could sense the restlessness of my classmates. Unlike many of my friends who had tests that day, we were fortunate. Our laid-back teacher decided to play games online instead. While we were engaged in a brand logo quiz, I remember the moment it happened clearly. Just after my friend correctly answered a question, Adidas, the dean's frantic voice crackled over the loudspeaker. He urgently instructed all teachers to go into lockdown, emphasizing that this was not a drill. I felt chills run down my spine as our typically relaxed teacher sprang into action, turning off the lights and ushering us into the back corner of the room. We sat in silence for about 2 minutes, during which the usual buzzing from the panel in the back of the room ceased, indicating that the school had cut the power. We exchanged worried glances, realizing the seriousness of the situation. Minutes later, we heard a man screaming in the hallway, sending 2 girls in our class into tears and heightening our fear. As the screaming grew closer, the man began banging on the lockers, shouting, "I'll kill all of you." At that moment, a sense of dread washed over me. My teacher tried to hush us as we exchanged terrified looks. The banging shifted to our classroom door, prompting one of the crying girls to scream, "No!" The pounding intensified as the man yelled for us to open up. Now, 2 girls were sobbing uncontrollably. It felt like an eternity, but eventually, the man continued down the hallway, his screams fading away. About 10 minutes later, though it felt like half an hour, the dean returned to the loudspeaker.